Hello everyone. Hello. Hello. It's your 4-year-old boy. No, it's actually 34, but hey! I only exist for 4 years. Feels like I've been here forever. Yeah. Hello everyone. How are you doing on this wonderful first day? Thursday. I will have to work today guys, you have to watch me do art. I know, said. It's very sad. Though I know you guys will probably not mind, I do mind because I'd rather play Pokopia. Yeah, I have to finish merchandise. I don't have much time left, but I don't mean I should. And should send it to the manufacturer latest on Saturday. Which you know is soon. I'm fucked. If this shit is not going to arrive in time for Dokkan, I'm going to jump out of the window. It's going to be fine. I think. They shouldn't take longer than 1.5 months to create that stuff. To manufacture everything. I hope. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm sorry that I couldn't stream more even though it was kind of what I wanted after anniversary, but bro, impossible. Like on Monday I needed a break, so I met with Nano. That was pretty chill because first I just wanted to hang out. For like a cup of coffee. And then they were like, you know what, why don't you just come to me and we're just playing Pokopia all day? And that's exactly what we did. I'm still a lot of the main story. How can people be so fast at that game? They probably are time skipping, right? I don't. I kind of don't want to. But I want to finish the story so I get the ability for easier building. I think you can transform into a magnemite or something. What do you mean drink motor oil? Bro, you see my cup here? That's the finest tea ever. This robot only drinks water. Tea and Coke Zero. Okay, actually it's Pepsi cereal because fuck you Coca-Cola for using AI, you piece of shit. WD-40. Yeah, no, that's what I use as a loop. You know. I recently watched a video about that. About WD-40 and how it kind of became this universally agreed magical potion that can fix everything, even though it's just a very simple thing. But I love that stuff, like I need to use it on my chair. My chair is one of the reasons I will never use a microphone, you know, stream with my real voice, because the noises this chair make, unbearable. No noise cancelling can just get rid of that. It's so loud and squeaky. I hate office chairs. They always end up like this. They're just not made for bigger people. It's crazy. Yeah, all-purpose fluid. I mean, you kind of need it. The amount of squeakiness I killed in this home with that stuff. Or short people, yeah, I mean. To be fair, my office chair is extra big for my fat ass. And I always have my legs on the chair. I hate having my legs on the ground, like my feet on the ground. It's so annoying. I don't know why I hate it. I think it's because my human has like, so there are 172 centimeters big. And the legs have like this annoying length that they can just with just a little bit reach the floor. You know what I mean, just not enough. You're 140 centimeters. Are you still growing, or is it over? That's, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be bad, you know. I sometimes wish I was smaller, because I feel like smaller people have just more variety in clothing, you know. Like especially the stuff that I like, you know, colorful shit and stuff. You can just go to the kids section, get yourself some really cool, you know, some cool Minecraft shirts and stuff. But if you're big like me, I don't get cute Minecraft shirts. I get Snoopy, okay? I don't know. Adult fashion is either Snoopy or Disney. That's all the whimsical stuff you get. But yeah, that's hydrate. You're a sundress fluffy kind of girl. Yeah, my Schumann has just started going to the men's section. Because not only do they have better fabrics, they just have better cuts. You know, t-shirts with white sleeves. Everything is a bit more loose. And the t-shirts have much better, and I mean much. What's the name? Much thicker cotton stuff, you know. They're actually cotton. Good luck finding that in the women's section. Special industry fault? Yeah. You know what? It's time to make everything plastic. That's what they thought. The fucking fashion industry scam. I'm doing fine, I just have to work and we're going to get right into it after the advertisement. I move the advertisements now to 15 minutes after. Before that it was like half an hour into stream, but this way if I'm not feeling like yapping a lot, we can start with the actual program earlier. Yeah, I mean, clothing, like good clothing, is still expensive, but the problem is that even the expensive shit is nowadays full of polyester. I get most of my stuff nowadays from thrift stores. And I'm checking the material very good. And even then I go to the men's section. I don't know, my human is currently in the phase where they just prefer men's fashion. They still like it colorful and bold. But they love like a good shirt or like a nice thick cardigan and denim jackets. They fucking love denim jackets. So I think like fashion has no gender anyways, like wear whatever the fuck you want. I think that's how it should be. But try not to wear or buy polyester, it's not good. Even the one that says it's like from recycled material. Guys, it's still plastic. And try to avoid fast fashion, you know. Especially like the hyper fast fashion. Buy yourself a nice piece of clothing every now and then instead of going to big shopping sprees buying stuff that you might not even actually like. Think more about it. I like to just buy me things that I know I will wear. Lot. Like I will wear them a lot. Only thing I struggle with shoes. You know my feet bend inwards, so I destroyed shoes very quick. And I gotta say, the most comfortable shoes I wear are Skechers. These are expensive. They're pretty thin but holy shit! He feels so good! Yeah, like just try to not. You know. Not be wasteful. I see it so many times with those fucking influencers. And shit like that. You know the fucking shopping hauls to making stuff. I hate it. I hate it. You don't need that much clothes. You don't need to wear something new every day. I love wearing stuff multiple times because that's how you know I love it. Because like most people actually do. Not actually. Actually. Most people don't really care what you're wearing. Unless it's like middle school or something. But as an adult, no one gives a shit. But yeah, guys, let's get to work. What's that thing here? I mean, I would argue you could even run around with medieval arbor and I'm not even going to care. Fucking cares. Let's just assume all that's an event or something. Okay, let me get my fucking iPad to not crash. Mom. Which is kind of somehow dead. Okay, that's good. Just need to change the overlay. Because that's the big size. I need the small size. Thank you for the follow. We're going to drop Pokopia merchandise. I finished the odd lines. Yeah, I have to finish everything that I want to produce as acrylic charms. No slacking off. Okay, time for music. Yeah, I also finished those designs today. I wanted to make the backgrounds, but these are going to be acrylic charms with some holographic background. Oh, you won't follow me here? Yeah, I feel that. I always forget following people on all platforms. And it's kind of awkward. So yeah, I made those. I want to do more Vocaloid this year because it's been so fun. And also, these are going to be my new acrylic charms. It's the kind operated boy. And the anniversary outfit. Everything you see that is gold on the coin operated boy will be gold in the charm, hopefully. So what? I work with the golden holographic on the background. Although, I had two. The creep. So yeah, if everything goes well, they will be available at Dokumi first. It's not. I'm gonna fucking jump out of the window. Okay, I will wait. I need my Should I switch to my other tablet holder? I don't think so. I will look down anyway so it will look weird, no matter what I do. I can just maybe make my phone a bit lower. The struggle with a live 2D model and drawing. But like drawing on the screen tablet. I hope that there will be something left on Sunday. I tried to order enough. I'm drawing on my iPad. I'm an iPad kid. The problem of traveling at the moment is that it's just too expensive. I don't have a car, I don't know anyone with a car. So at the moment, I think this year I'm going to mainly stick to Austrian conventions. And of course, Dokumi. I'm really sorry, but it's a lot. Traveling is really stressful. Hi, Jackie. Yeah, I think that the problem just at the moment is that I'm absolutely overworked and everything. Just the stress of traveling is just a bit too much for me. Just going to color pick for now. I don't know if anyone wants to adopt me and help me at conventions. That would be great, but I also, if not. Yeah. This is for it's for the alchemy I wanted to be charms and stickers. Dokumi. I'm obsessed with this game. So I hope I can finish this in today's stream. Also usually when I do Pokemon stuff, I put the shiny version on the background, like on the backside. But I wonder, like how I'm going to do it with this guy. Thought about just making it pink. Would be cute. Might need to do some adjustments here. I mean, when I was doing the lines yesterday I was like half asleep. I watched them with the ditto face. Okay, that would also be very good. Yes, I was like doing a lot of art yesterday and I definitely needed some sleep instead. It's also kind of hard to get the proportion of this motherfucker right. I'm not good at drawing Pikachu. Actually, it's funny, I didn't have a headache after the karaoke for some reason. I was really expecting my neck to be super stiff. But I was actually fine, I'm just super tired at the moment, mainly because I wake up too early. It's now like this weird time of the year where it's very bright outside very early. So, like today in the morning I just closed my curtains and I slept for another 2 hours. I was like, no, not again. I can't wake up again at 6 p.m. 6 a.m. So I'm a bit more awake today, thankfully because those additional 2 hours of sleep. That really helped. I also tried to replicate the flowers from the game. Like how you find that Pikachu in that beach area and that's where you find those flowers. I like how the Ditto has the standard wildflowers. And those are the ones for the Dragon Knight. I please speak English, I don't understand anything else. Our chairman? I take that too. You can also speak German, but who does that? I think I should make the flowers white. Or is that too much? I need to check what colors these are even available at. Okay, I can't find any info on that. Oh, there we go! Okay, blue, orange, white, yellow or pink. That's okay, and you can also use Google Translate if that helps. Don't worry, my English sucks too. I totally understand, it's not my mother language. I just don't understand Russian and you could be saying anything weird and I can't moderate that. Colors like the flowers on my head. That's absolutely right. They were literally just in colors on my head. When the purple is kind of cute. Yeah, it's just I have to be careful with what people say in my chat, you know. In the end, it's my responsibility, whatever the fuck you're doing here. I mean, actually the color is not that bad. It does fit. Oh. Shade those very basic anyways. They're going to be in the style of my other Pokemon designs. Those. So there's not going to be much shading, more like half-tone stuff. Thank you for the follow. So I try to keep that in mind. But I will try to focus a little bit, but if you have anything to tell in chat I'll be there. Otherwise we can't just make it to chill co-working stream as usual. You know, if you got something to work to. Get to fucking work! Yeah, that's a brush on Clip Studio. Let me try to find it for you. I have so much stuff here. Oh, this is impossible. Give me a second. Would be better if I could find it here. I've so watched them. And it's all not sorted. It's crazy. I kind of know where my stuff is by the positioning. How can I open this in store? Usually it's linked and I could just open it. I guess not anymore. But yeah, maybe you can see them here. It's those. If you search for dot brush, you would probably find it. Or like halftone. Oh, you use Procreate. I think there's probably something like that. I just don't know anything about Procreate. I'm like, immediately got Clip Studio on iPad. I didn't even try anything else. It's like because that's what I've been used to. Huh. Oh, I see. That's a Blender. Yeah, trust me, if you switch to Clip Studio, we will be very overwhelmed with all the stuff that is available. Like it's crazy! I just hope no one ever realizes how lazy this art is. Yeah, I think the purple is totally fine, right? And I'm going to put it a little bit into the eyes to make it blend better. You know! I mean, they also kind of did it here. Thank you for the follow. Hello! And that's as simple as the shading is going to get. I want to add much more. Like I won't do that. I'll just die on the tail, but flat shading is so delicious. I will die on that hill. Thank you! Yeah, I think that's like... That's just as simple as it gets. Yeah, I have to fucking lock in and get my work done. Or as I will literally play this fucking game all day. I already played it in my lunch break. I already played it in my lunch break. Hello? Hello? Yeah, sometimes I just really have to lock in. Yeah, it's such a good game, right? I'm still not done with the main story. This is crazy! Okay, just let me check what kind of background I can do, compared to the older stuff. I think anything else right? Iron Deficiency Pikachu! That's a good name! Yeah, I think that's good. And I just need to figure out what I'm going to do for the backside. I actually could give it just a little face. But I think we've come up with a shiny version that would be cool too. I would just make it normal color. I could do that too. Okay, where the fuck did my reference go? Darius. There it is! I want to do the Lapras too, but it's just too much. I think free designs is more than enough. I can't produce this much. Careful, I'm going to sneeze, but I guess not. Ah! What a fucking banger song! First time I'm drawing Dragon Knight and it's this fucking face. Sure. Okay, and I don't need a background. Yeah, I need one. Probably some clouds or something. That would actually fit. Hello, how are you doing? By the way, did you know about the new Clip Studio features? I don't think I ever showed them to you. But like they now have like this cool thing with the smart lines. So like if you draw a line and then you keep pressing, it changes into a smart line. And you can't like even adjust it. You can turn it into a curve. That's so cool! And you can also like do that with, I don't know, a circle. It's really fun! I guess that does not work. Yeah, nailed it! Okay, maybe don't use it for specific stuff. But like for a straight line. It's really helpful. Because I don't have to switch to the line tooler every time, you know. Which I usually do. Actually I just go to the line tool. But now I can just keep holding it and it will. Ouch! And the good thing is it will also like keep the pressure. Let me try this with a more pressure sensitive pen. Oh, that's so cool! And you can still adjust it. Oh, that's so helpful! But yeah, hello, Serena! Hello everyone! Yes! Crazy shit is happening! Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can draw pretty straight lines. Just fine, I don't need it. Because like the way you do it is by just zooming out. and then you just go across the screen. But it's very helpful. I think it's something that, Procreate already had. I just love when they add new stuff. Okay, maybe I need to do the clouds differently. Drawing a good cloud shade is always so hard. Oh, have a good nap. That sounds actually good. Okay. I think that's good. That's some cute clouds. Also I should probably add more drop shadow. Because for some reason that has become a thing with my art. Add a drop shadow to everything. Yeah, same. I like it. It gives it a bit more of a crafted vibe, you know? I like a bit more like a bit more graphic design, you know? Okay, already looking good. We're making good progress, guys! Oh, I hate that it's purple! Pisses me off! Why did they make it purple? I want my pink diddle! Stupid! Because now the flowers don't really fit. Let me see what colors are the flowers available. Maybe I can just use a different color of that. Blue. Blue and white. And then for the back. You know, for the backside of the charm, we flip the colors. And then they're like purple and the ditto is blue. Perfect! That's a good idea! That's a good idea! I'm going to do that! Yeah, they changed the colors of some Pokemon. It's like I watched a video about how inconsistent how inconsistent the colors of the Pokemon have been over the years. Even like within the same generations. Like, that's quite funny! Even they don't know their own palettes! Like even when they introduce the 3D models, there is still inconsistencies! You might think that they have like a color palette for all of these ready, but I guess not! But let me figure out a block design! Think some normal grass would be nice, I just need to look how it's done! And it's probably going to be very hard to find a good reference for that! Ah, maybe not! There is already good websites I guess! Like people are crazy! I love watching videos about funny Pokemon facts. It's just super interesting. There's still so much I don't know even though I've been with this franchise for like, since it started. I think a very interesting video I once watched was people shiny hunting in this Pokemon Rumble game. And that it's like fucking hard. That was quite interesting. Okay, that kind of looks like a grass block. Is anyone else working besides this stream? Am I the only one suffering? Are you guys having fun while I'm struggling? Hello, how are you doing? I'm a bit quiet today, but that's just because I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just need to finish shit. Otherwise, did you see? Who's gonna be a guest at Dokumi? They got Iron Mouse. But to be fair, I already knew about that. From my insider sources. But it's cool. It's really cool. I remember one year. She was also there. They had like her former company. They had a booth right next to mine. I kid you not. It was very close to my booth. But I just didn't have time to go over there. And apparently, she actually was walking around Dokumi on a tablet. And she was like, even at the booth. And no one fucking told me. That was said. But she wasn't really officially a guest back then. But now she is. So the VTuber area at Dokumi is gonna escalate. I mean, at one Dokumi also talked to Doki Bird. That was kind of sweet. So she was going around the booth with her staff. Like completely hidden on a small phone because she didn't want any attention. But she made a tweet. Saying like, if you sell Doki Bird merchandise at Dokumi, let me know and I will come visit you. And she actually came visit me. The internet connection was shit, but I was able to talk like 3 words to her. But she didn't do a stream or anything, she just made it for herself, like kind of private. Which is sweet. Because then you actually, as an artist, can talk to her. Even if it's just for short. Think we need just more VTubers here in the German-speaking countries too. German-speaking countries to also like walk around with a tablet. I would love to do that too, you know? More like. Since I will probably not be able to table at overseas conventions. It would still be neat if I could like attend as a VTuber, you know? And maybe have someone else take care of my booth and I'm just shipping stuff over. You know, if the convention allows proxy. It would be cool. But I don't think I'm big enough yet that conventions would invite me. as like a VTuber guest. I'm just a small fry. One of many. Well, it would be fun. Feel like a lot of these things would also be possible if it just had better connections. But I'm really not good with social stuff, so sucks to be me. Like, the fan bases of those big tubers are just insanely powerful. I hope one day my fan base can also be this crazy. But I know you guys are already crazy enough for your support at conventions. Like I see it every year, Dokumi, how fucking insane you guys are! And I think that's something a lot of YouTubers cannot do, is just, you know, have a booth and be successful. Despite, yeah, kind of small stream numbers. But you shall never underestimate me. Or never underestimate you guys. I think it's quite a difference. You can actually talk to the person behind the avatar at a convention. And I love chatting with you. Even though sometimes there is not enough time. Like, it's so cool when people like in person tell you that we're their favorite artist or their favorite VTuber. Which I never know how to react other than say thank you 1000 times, because that's like such a crazy thing to say. Like, not in a negative way. It's just wow. Are you sure? Me. Silly me. Yes. You guys are crazy, but that's why I love you. Okay, that already looks amazing. I hate misclicking. That's because, like on the iPad, I can't use the key shortcuts for copy and paste. I mean, technically I can. Because like if I swipe on the side I can access, you know, Control Shift and everything. But it's still like kind of annoying. Hello, how are you doing? Yes, it's motherfucking ditto. Just chilling. That sounds good. I'm just working. Oh. I'll be right back. There is something coming up.
Here's a compilation
Enjoy
of
some
Lyro
shorts.
art I did in 2025. Let's go!
In VTuber Studio, you can apply a lot of cool effects, from nice lighting, atmosphere, being wet, to whatever this is. nice weather effects, particles, retro filters and, I'll just show you. Disassemble. Oh dear, this kinda tickles a bit. Yeah, let's never do that again. Things that normies say to us VTubers.
Bruh, you are probably super ugly, that's why you hide behind an avatar.
Yeah, so what? You don't seem to like looking at ugly people, so I'm actually doing you a favor by putting on this facade. But you better be grateful.
All VTubers are just overt neckbeard dudes with a voice changer.
Yes, of course.
VTubers are so cringe.
Yeah, I know, and the more you cringe, the more you suffer. So I call that a win for us VTubers, because we feast on the pain of people that hate it when others are having a good time. I am a VTuber, but I'm also an artist tabling at conventions. How does that work? Doesn't that break the immersion? For a lot of VTubers, it's very important to stay anonymous, never break character, do everything for the immersion. You know, I think that's cute, but I just can't and won't do that, mainly to keep parasocial behavior out of my community. And that is why the human behind this avatar can do their business and appear at conventions. Everyone knows that there is just a normal human behind this beautiful face, so whenever Human Jolly is tabling at conventions, people are respectful and chill about it. Never ever has someone acted weird about it. All we got at the jollyrose booth is a fun time and silly small talk. But that's also something that every VTuber has to decide for themselves. I personally can't really stay that anonymous, because of the business I am running. I want to continue table at conventions, so there is no complete hiding behind this VTuber motto, and since that is the main part of my job, I just deal with it and trust the people of this community, and so far, you guys are the best. Thanks. Mwah! Mwah! I updated my VTuber model once again. I love touching up my model every once in a while, and this update really was necessary. Let me walk you through the changes. First, I remade my basic hairstyle to look more like the way I draw it in artworks, because for some reason I hate consistency. Here's an overlay of the old and new bangs style. Second, some of the face textures are now in HD and super crisp. I also remade all the mouth shapes, also to be more consistent with my current art style. Third, my head model can now be rigged and updated separately. This way I can easier apply updates and then just copy paste everything to the full models. Which also means I now have all hairstyles on all models, which wasn't the case previously because I was simply too lazy to copy that all over. I hope you like the changes, because I'm very pleased with how everything turned out. I probably still have to adjust things and get used to it, but that's just part of the process of being a VTuber. Here's 3 reasons why I decided to become a full-time artist and take all the risks. Number 1. I can be my own boss, because if there's one thing I hate, then it is having someone else be my boss. And then all they do is yell at me instead of being productive and helpful themselves. I had to deal with so much bullshit in my old jobs. I never want to be in the position of someone looking down on me again. Number 2. My work is appreciated and worth it. I'm not really a stress-resistant person, especially if my environment and the people around me cause this. But since I'm running my own business, most stress and hard work I have to endure is caused by myself. And the reward for it is usually worth it, because all my profits go to myself. Number 3, I can work whenever and wherever I want, unless I'm at a convention, obviously. But for the most part of my job, I decide how I tackle my work. I might sit at my desk, I might also just chill in bed with my iPad to work on commissions. I even manage to have a healthy schedule by usually being at my desk from 9 AM to 6 PM, calling it my I gotta fucking focus time. Hey, you, have you seen my Pokemon card binders? No? Well, then it's time for a binder tour. The first one got all my fave guys, especially this motherfucker with his orbital hair strand. Gosh, how can one man be so beautiful? I also got some more hot dudes and cute boys, as well as my daddy. Yes, I want to rule the world with him or whatever evil shit he's planning next. He's a bit quirky, you know? And there's also all my favorite Pokemon. I want to have a master set of all Magnemite plus evolution cards. I love those silly orbs so much. My second binder has all the other fancy stuff I like. Some sick illustration cards, also a bunch of V and GX cards, because those are far more superior than X cards. And of course I got a space for the cute ladies and shiny cards. Oh, And I also got some cards and top loaders. It's the fancy valuable stuff. I can just put them on for you. There we go. The glasses complete the look. Yeah, I look like a fucking hipster. Can I please have my pumpkin spice latte? I'm going to shove it up my ass.
What the fuck?
You really want me to be a cute little kitty, huh? You're right. It looks very good on me. Come on, take screenshots of me. Put them on your wall. Post them all over Twitter with the tagline, "My favorite robot boy can't be this cute. Make me famous with my beautiful look." Isn't that what people like? Cat boys meow meow motherfuckers. PP. I love complaining, it's in my blood. No, seriously. I am from Vienna and we folks here are known for our Wiener Grant.
Wiener Grant.
No, this has nothing to do with sausages. People from Vienna are just called Wiener. But this Grant is just the word for I'm unhappy with everything, and I will make sure you know about this, sprinkled with a bit of sarcasm. Yes, I'm not known to be the most positive person, but this pessimism just runs through my veins. And I get that this might be one of many reasons that hinder my growth, considering people prefer VTubers to be these squeaky clean idols, and I'm just simply too tired for this shit. I prefer honesty, even if it means I complain a lot. At least I'm not afraid to say something, because there's nothing to lose for me. My main job is going from artist alley to artist alley, just like a wandering trader, selling my art to you lovely humans. Usually I do this in my home country of Austria, but I try to spread out a bit into Germany. Yet, I still won't be attending German cons too much, because... VTubers, stop using Etsy for models and assets. Seriously, that's a sinking ship dragged down by AI-generated slop and drop shipping. I see it far too often. A new VTuber pops up on my timeline and they clearly have bought an AI-generated VTuber model from Etsy without even realizing. Stop using this shitty platform, especially if you have a hard time figuring out what's real and what's AI. Use the VGen shop instead, which is moderated and does not allow any AI-generated slop. Stay safe, my fellow VTubers and art enjoyers. Actually, I do have a German accent. That's why I already struggle with pronouncing certain words, because we tend to have, you pronounce things a bit harder. And I like it hard. On top of that, my accent is also a bit Austrian, so we again pronounce things a bit differently. And I also got taught UK English in school, so it's a weird mix, but it's like, mostly a German accent, a thick one. And now that has to understand my English, you know, the transcription. That's awful. You want me to say that certain Austrian words, I cannot say it without typing. You know. I could try. Oder.
Huh? What?
Oder, why is it working? No, I did not type that. Why is that in the English dictionary? Oder. I can fucking say Oder. How? It's been 4 years and I just now realized that. Oder. This is fucking cool. I can say my favorite word. Oder. Fuck you all. I can be a true Austrian. What the fuck? That's a revelation. Let's look at all the outfits I debuted this year. My goal was to have 5 new outfits, but I'm missing the mark a bit by only having 4. The first new outfit of 2025 was the Botanic. This was also the anniversary outfit for my 3rd year as VTuber. Have I learned anything about plants this year? Yeah. They die when they are in my possession. Then we got the winter outfit of the first design contest, the Digital Librarian. I really adore this cozy outfit and look, it even comes with boba. I mean, boba. For my 3rd outfit. Okay, I'm back. I wonder if what just tried, but they just tried to happen, was a scam, because I'm kind of I gotta Google something real quick. I'll give you on be right back, for another minute or so because I need to check something. I'll be back. Okay, I'm so fucking sorry. I had to fucking call the police. Because that was definitely after I googled a energy provider scammer. And the problem is that the neighbor already signed whatever. But I saw through that because that bitch had the tablet in front of me and it said, New customer form. For like a new contract. I'm like, I asked her why does it say contract? And she tried to say something weird and I'm like no, no, no. So I called the cops. Like she left, I don't know if she's still in the house. But I called the cops. Like one does not make contracts at the door. I was like okay, I'm going to listen to what the lady has to say, but it sounded super suspicious, so I googled it. And yeah, it turns out it's probably a scam. I don't know if the lady is gone, but she's probably like walking around the houses here. So if the cops are coming, we can find her. So I don't know if I can continue streaming now. But I'm like, yeah, that sounded absolutely suspicious. That was in the fact that I heard my neighbor actually signing it and I didn't know. Because they said it's because our internet provider gets sued and that's why they're collecting data, and I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's any of their business. So I wonder what's going to happen now if the cops are showing up. At least I told them because I thought that's super fishy. Like holy shit. And she also like handed me their, what's it called? Like they had some kind of badge for identification and they were like, oh, but if you don't trust me, you can take a photo, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, I don't trust you. Anyone can buy that shit and hang it on their pocket. Or around their neck. I just think it's crazy. Especially after I said, first of all, like they wanted to see my current contract and we just got that. You know, the adjustment bill. With the new prices, and for me everything is the same as usual, like, I don't see anything despite the war happening and shit. I pay the same. And she pointed on something and said, yeah, but that's how much you pay more. And I'm like, no, it's the same as always. Like, I'm not an idiot. I'm like, I wonder if I should just go to the neighbors and talk to them because I feel like they didn't know that this is a scam. What they signed is basically a new contract. Like I don't know, man. Super fishy. I'm going to be right back for a few seconds, then I will hopefully be able to work. I need to wind down a little bit. So yeah, be right back, guys. Watch some music in the meantime. 緒になれるかな。ゴミ箱に頭くっつけた。小さなため息つく。スキップをしたらこけた。逆立ちなまこりすむ。今日はどんなマリモが集めるのかな。僕のことを無視したら恋のアンテナにプルスそう。あちこち視線そらしても好きができちゃうから。これその日揺らしたら二度寝したなんて昔あるボケに詰めたチョコレートあくびをして溶けた。ボイスでされてたラブレター。カタツムリだそうしてた。ホワイトノイズかき回す。鍵かけたら閉めちゃうぞ。カレーの具は味噌汁。明日はどんなつけまが流行るかな。君のそのプルプルな瞳の秘密を教えてよ。フラフラ影を集めても何も変わらないでしょ。足跡消して裏書きしてワンツーミーで伝えるよ。かさぶたに貼った眠気は微笑み交わし消えた。あいうえおくまでやゆよく見て僕の話聞いて。好きも嫌いもどっちだって受け止めてあげるから。トゥルタカミアビビロティのパスタ食べたチュルチュルチュ迷っていたでしょうゆるい今夜をうどんにしよう。Coin operated boy sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy, but I turn him on and he comes to life. Automatic joy, that is why I want a coin operated boy. Made of plastic and elastic, he is rugged and long lasting. Who could ever ask for more? Love without complications galore. Many shapes and weights to choose from. I will never leave my bedroom. I will never cry at night again. Wrap my arms around him and pretend. Coin operated boy. All the other real ones that I destroy cannot hold a candle to my new boy, and I'll never let him go. And I'll never be alone. And I'll never let him go. And I'll never be alone. 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 Not with my coin operated boy. This bridge was written to make you feel smitten and picture of girl getting bitter. Can you extract me from my plastic fantasy? I didn't think so, but I'm still convincible. Will you persist even after I bet you $1,000,000 that I'll never love you? And will you persist even after I kiss you goodbye for the last time? Will you keep on trying to prove that I'm dying? To lose it, I'm losing my confidence. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want to, 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 I want I want I want I want a coin, up a Reddit boy. And if I had a star to wish on for my life, I can't imagine any flesh and blood could be this match. I can even take him in the bath. Coin, up a Reddit boy. He may not be real, experienced with girls, but I know he feels like a boy should feel. Isn't that the point? That is why I want a coin, up a Reddit boy. With a pretty coin, up a Reddit boys, saying that he loves me, that he's thinking of me, straight and to the point. That is why I want a coin, up a Reddit boy. Wrong. Fucking Vindle. I'm back, guys. Oh my god, this is stressful. I don't know if the cops are going to show up. So for nothing happens. But at least I called them because holy fucking shit, holy fucking scam. They nearly got me. That's what scared me. They used the fucking. They've used the war as an excuse, Yeah, so there was like someone apparently from, I don't know, some energy provider. And wanted me to talk into a contract for a new one, but under the guise of, hey, your current energy provider is getting sued and we just need to collect a few data, not more. And then she pulled her tablet in front of Maine. And I guess she was a bit stupid by doing that. Because it literally on the top says new customer contract. And I'm like, what's that for? Why do I need a customer contract if you're just like one to do a survey? And then she got really defensive and was like, yeah, but if you don't do that, then it's your fault if you have to pay more, blah, blah, blah. And that's just like, please! You can come back anytime when I'm done a bit more research. But I don't trust you. Sorry. And then she was gone. I called the cops. I don't know if the cops are going to do anything. But the fact she was like going from door to door trying to sell a new contract by lying. You know, it's not a contract. It's just a survey. And the neighbors actually signed it because they're young and stupid. I mean, I can't help anyone, you know. But I was like, when that form that she was filling out said new contract, I knew it's just a scam. I'm like, get the fuck out of here! And I like saying stuff like, you know, but there is a war going on and you will have to pay more in the future. I'm like, no, because actually, I'm paying less than last year, with still my same contract. Like I showed her on my current contract. I'm even paying less. What the fuck are you talking? And there has already been a war going on for years. It's all these sauce energy providers. You know I'm with the one owned by the city. You know I guess most official one you can get. It's just Vienna Energy. And yeah, they are not always the best and the cheapest. But at least they're not scamming me, you know? So I will have to tell that my new roommate once she moves in too. Never sign anything. Tell them please call me, we can talk about that later. And don't open the door. I'm very thankful that my instincts kicked in. The right moment. Because it's crazy how they tried to make it sound like it's something official, you know? But then also the funny thing is on the form. That was the name of one company, and then she was showing me there. You'll know she had some kind of… I forgot the word again. Some kind of business card? It had a completely different company name. I'm like, what's that about? What the fuck is happening? It's crazy! I told you, please, I don't have time. I'm streaming right now. You can call me, you can send me an email, whatever. But then she said, no, that's impossible, we don't do that. I'm like, why? If you want to help me, then you can do that anytime. But I guess that's not how this scam works. But yeah, sorry for the long break. Things like this can happen. But I really felt like, no, I have to. I have to call the cops. That is so weird. I just don't know if the cops are actually showing up. But at least they now know what happened here. I mean, I guess it's not the most priority. And then we'll probably show up like 5 hours later. Which, fair enough, it's not an emergency. I'm just like, it's crazy. Yeah, you need to decide now or else. And I'm like, I don't want to decide now. I need more time for whatever the fuck they're doing. Call the pits and see if the cup or the pizza arrives first. That actually is funny. To be honest, probably the pizza. Yeah. No, but they can, you know, private providers can at least make contracts. And yeah, they kind of have their own energy, shit and whatever. I don't know. I never go to private ones. I don't trust them. It's absolutely suspicious. Like they lure you in with like good prices, but only like for the first 6 months and then you have to fucking pay very high amounts. Which something that, you know, the official provider will not do. Or else they get problems. Yeah, that. It's always so fucking stupid. But it's okay, I guess. I dodged a bullet. Thank you for the follow. Bro can't even stream in peace today. Okay, but I think we're done now. Then I'm going to do the shiny versions too now, while I'm at it. If I could choose one song, what would it be? Oh, that's hard. I love so many songs. Ah! I really don't know. Is there any pee-pee fart song out there? Probably something like that. I mean, if it's a song I like then I probably will cover it anyways. Okay, what did I say for the fucking Pikachu? What we gotta do? Because there is no official shiny. She don't make it just normal colored. Or like some pastel yellow. Like as if it was still alive. I revived it. I think that might work. Yeah, the two colors would also be good. Ditto colors. I know, I think we're going to just do the normal colors. Let me check. Yeah, I could make those. Orange or blue. I think blue would be nice. Oh, it looks so normal now. Maybe I should make it purple. Because like, if it looks too normal then it's just like, you know, not special anymore. Or what if I don't change the color at all and just give it a different expression? That's boring. I don't know how. What am I going to do with this fucking rat? I mean, the normal colors are kinda cute. I mean, there is like a normal Pikachu in the game too, right? Or is there? I don't know, I haven't found it. I don't look cute like this. It does look cute. What's the colors of Dragonite? Oh, it's green. Oh. That's I mean. Or. I still don't know why they don't make it blue. It's like even a fucking ugly green. Going to make it more mint. Thank you for the follow. Hello. You're smelling new stickers for Dokumi? Yes, and acrylic hecorns. Acrylic keychains. Yes. Oh, this turned out really cute. Stickers. Yes, they're gonna be stickers. I have to do a ditto Lyro. That's actually a good idea. I should draw one for thumbnails. Yeah, stickers, I feel the same. They are dangerous to my wallet. And like the shiny versions are going to be on the backside of the charms. That's how I usually do it. Yes, everyone buy a lyrics sticker book. There's going to be new ones, with their anniversary design. It looks like melon soda. Okay, but melon soda actually looks like this. It's more like this. It's like, really, really green. Like, to the point you might think it's an American drink because that green does not look natural. For the ditto, I wanted to swap the colors with the flowers. Yeah, the good thing about the Switch too, it's not running away, you know. I know it's you kind of like this FOMO. Who the fuck is calling me now? Bro wait, let me Google that number. What is happening today? I bet it's that bitch that took my data. Because usually I don't get calls like this. And I always Google the numbers because it's suspicious. If I can't find the number then it's probably a scam. Yeah, no, I'm not going to answer that. Leave it the fuck alone. So tired of these scams. Yeah, if you want to listen to old vocalist songs, join my streams. I loved him. Yeah, I only have like one friend that actually calls me and I have the number saved, so that's not who it's going to be. Just lots of suspicious things at the moment. People are just trying to use you. I need to be even more suspicious than I already am. That's what I advise you to. Be suspicious of every fucking thing on this planet. Okay, there we go! I can send those to the manufacturer. But I'm still not done, guys! I still have to draw the Pokemon trainers. They're calling again. I know! Like it can't also be the cops because they don't call from a private number. Damn crazy things are happening here! Yeah, I think it's because I told the lady yeah, if she wants, she can call me. Doesn't mean you have to fucking spam it. Now that I know it's a scam, I don't even bother anymore. Oh yes, Pokemon Trainer! I'm doing 4 for the charms. Those 4. Swally, Corbo, Lily and N. And then I will have a bit more for stickers only. I just can't produce that many because I don't even know how good they're gonna sell, so I'm trying first with those. You always have to do a test run. Usually I do it at local cons, but there is no time. So test run at Dokumi Guess. And I already had like a few people tell me in DMs that they want the N. Oh yeah, I could. I would probably draw Bono for stickers. We'll do a bunch of my favorite. Rolo. Follow that. Twink. Nah, he's not a twink, he's a hunk. He's a big guy. That pretty man. With a hinge of his insanity. I just sadly have too many favorites that I can even draw. And I have to think about what will probably be marketable. Oh, I will do a promise. I like calories in English. Coalesce. You have a fucking shitty name. I still love you. Maybe you can fix him. Good luck! My favorite generation is probably the second one. Just out of my own pure nostalgia. And the excitement I had as a kid. After getting obsessed with Pokemon through Red and Blue. To see what happens with a new generation. You know, with all the news in the magazines and stuff. That was still before the internet. Yeah, Generation 2 has so many of my favorite Pokemon like Gligar. That one is a cutie. Or Dunsparce. That's second generation, right? It doesn't feel like first generation. Hello? Yes, it's me. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see how long I will keep going after that fucking scammer thing earlier. That scared me. I'm already on the edge right now. Yeah, just some energy provider scammer. And I just then called the cops because I'm like, fuck you. The thing is, the cops just haven't shown up yet. Like I didn't sign anything. Thankfully I was smart enough. Like my instincts at some point kicked in. But apparently the neighbors did. I wouldn't be streaming, I would just walk over there and talk to them. But I'm going to be honest. It isn't my problem? No, not really. Like I think I did my duty by calling the cops rightfully. I don't know what the police can do. I don't think they're gonna run here and try to catch them. It's just good to inform them. You know that like these kinds of people are walking around here. On my back. Should make me another tea. Maybe that calms me down a bit. Thankfully, Pokemon designs are quite simple. That's not Genshin Impact. Guys, we're making progress! That feels good! Haven't had an art stream for this long in a while. Okay, to be honest, we were interrupted for quite some time. Okay, we'll do the backgrounds of stream and justice focus on coloring all of these. Just love when I draw something and then it just fucking disappears. Okay, that's good. Hello, how you doing? I hope everything is Gucci. Or not, because Gucci is a fucking shit brand. No one needs that shit in their life. Working on internship stuff. Yeah, and that's why I'm streaming, so I don't procrastinate anymore. You guys are watching me and you're calling me out if I don't fucking focus. Thank you! Thank you! I'll do my best trying to focus. What is this guy's eye color? Think it just has gray eyes, right? Yeah, he's just a fucking creep. Who hurt you, baby? Why are those eyes so empty? Don't answer me, I know it. Thank you for the follow. Hello! This dude just has fucking empty eyes. What am I supposed to do with that? Doesn't really translate well into my style. I think that's okay. My ears hurt because of the headphones. They're a bit too stiff. But I think I'm going to go maybe I'll finish this one and then I will call it quits anyways. Hello, anniversary was fun. Said you couldn't be there. But don't worry, the VOD is on YouTube. And karaoke on this court. This court. Well-known messenger app. But yeah, I will not be streaming for that much longer anyways. Just going to finish this motherfucker here. And then hopefully on Sunday I can play some Pokopia with you. Yeah, it's con season. It's stressful. Like I need to finish these designs until tomorrow. Or Saturday latest so I can send them to the manufacturer. Yeah. I mean, I will finish these off stream and then I'm gonna eat something good. Like the Pokemon train. Final designs, I guess. I don't think I'm going to do much more. Wanted to do, you know, some new Splatoon stuff. But, I'm out of time. But I still have some new stuff that I haven't had at Dokumi last year, so it's fine. Shouldn't stress myself too much. I already got too much to even carry. Who's this line coming from? Oh, I think I understand. Let's just delete it. Don't think I need it. Whatever. Oh, my neck. Heart of pain, bro, the pain. Ah. Hi, Nancy. Yes, I'm prepping for Dokumi. Okay. I think that's good. Let's just make the background later. But they are good progress today. It's just my back hurts, everything hurts, my neck hurts. But yeah, let's look what we did today. We did, Lily. And we also did those wonderful Pokopia designs. That's good progress, my dudes. So yeah, I'm actually happy that I streamed my progress because that made me focus much better. Maybe we can chat a little bit before I end. But they also my ears hurt because like those headphones, the new ones are kind of stiff. There guys! What's up? Has anyone been like, as productive as me today? Yeah, they're squeezing my ears. It's kind of painful. It's like that's a problem I always have, like with new headphones. The old headphones are falling off my head and the new ones are fucking. That like squishing my brain. So I can't do anything. Just suffer. But yeah. Bro, I'm hungry. Also, the cops did not show up, so that's interesting. Maybe they did, I don't know. At least I did not get scammed today. That could have happened. Yeah, just some energy provider scam. I nearly fell for it. It's kind of, you know. I gave it the benefit of the doubt in the beginning, but then it was one thing after another that was suspicious. And when I get the fuck out of here, bitch! And then I got to cops. Yeah, then I called the cops. I don't think they ever showed up because it's not really an emergency. But it's kind of, it sucks that our neighbors had signed some deal with them already, without knowing that it's a camera. Then it's a scammer. Yeah, no, she said. She's just doing a survey. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And I wanted to okay, sure, tell me what you want to tell me. But then she wanted all my data and I'm like, bro, who the fuck are you? You have questions, ask me. If not, fuck off. And to be honest, she sounded and looked very official. But yeah, good to know. Shit like this happens. I did not sign anything, don't worry, I just said her to fuck off. Fucking hell, man. But the thing is, our neighbors, they're young and they just moved in and they're probably absolutely clueless about anything. But I mean, that's how you get life lessons, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, let me find someone to rate her for you. In the meantime, please, everyone died. Hello, thank you for tuning in for the first time. Thanks, sadly we are already ending because I'm in pain. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, that's German. That sucks. Maybe someone is playing Pokopia. Yeah, it's just like my back hurts from the drawing. You know, like from shrimping. Well, let me check out this person, they having a debut. They're cute. Let's go to them. You know what? Yeah, I need to stop shrimping. It's atrocious. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back on Sunday with probably some Pokopia. Until that guys, bye bye and have a good weekend.